Well, some of my core values are some of my greatest gifts, and they are not gifts because I claim them. They are gifts because God has given them. And so some of those gifts that God has given to me that would be articulated as my core values are creativity. And I don't just mean like the next new thing or something that is shiny or or winsomeness or playfulness. Of course, those kind of ways of approaching a crisis at hand can help to interrupt the status quo. And so creativity is a great gift for processes. But I also mean on a larger scope that God, of course, we would affirm, is the creator of all that is good. And so this creative gift that God has given to me and that I delight to nurture in others is for the sake of encountering chaos. Chaos provides the raw materials for the next new thing, but we can only help to nurture, like with my grandfather and that dirt, we can only help to nurture that next new thing and participate with God if we also engage in that chaos. And when we engage in that chaos, not to get sucked into it, but to engage creatively so that we can help to nurture that next new thing. So one of the core values that I have because of the gifts that I've been given is creativity. Another is presence. I delight to be in the presence of all of God's people, of creation. And I know that when we are together and we look in one another's eyes and when we extend a hand to one another, then our hearts join. You know, it reminds me of John Wesley's famous phrase, if your heart is where my heart is, then give me your hand. And we can best know that when we are present with one another. And I don't mean just occupying the same space. What I mean is setting aside all that would distract us so that we can come together around a common purpose. And that purpose is God's purposes in our lives. So I have many more things I'd love to share with you around my core values, but how about two?